is unusually sunny for a day where a typhoon is slowly about to hit Japan. Yeah, so there's going to be a huge storm coming this way, but that is not why we're here today. We are going to talk about high school life in Japan. Yes, I was a high school student in Japan when I was 16 or 17, I think I was 17 years old. It was honestly the best experience that I've ever had, and I do not regret a single moment of it. I stayed in Japan for 4 months, and I was able to study and live the life of a student. It took a lot to convince my parents to let me go to Japan at a young age. When I went to high school, I lived in Shiga, Japan. We were able to wear the uniforms, go to regular classes. I even took some Japanese courses, which was pretty great. I didn't have a lot of speaking practice back at home. There weren't a lot of choices or options or people to talk with, which, on a side note, I'd like to say, if you are a high school student and you are learning Japanese, a great way to begin is Italki. And Italki is an online website that you can practice your language skills on with other people around the world. If you don't get a lot of speaking practice outside of the classroom, I think this is a great place to start. So I will link also a promotional page down below. So if you're interested in taking classes on Italki, you can take one class and the second class will be totally free. There are also other little things that you can do on there, like blogs and ask questions about language, etc. It's not just for Japanese learners, it's for any language. So if you're interested, I'm going to link that down below. A Japanese high school is pretty empty on the inside. There's not much to see, not much color. It's a very hot place in the summer and a very cold place in the winter. There's no central heating, no air conditioning, no nothing. So mostly space heaters and fans, and that's about it. A lot of the schools are pretty large, actually. My high school in Japan was 2 floors. It was definitely a different environment for me compared to my high school, which has a lot of color. It's very small, narrow hallways. When I was in a Japanese high school, my morning routine changed completely. I had my own bedroom. I was really lucky. I lived in a Japanese home with my host sister. I'd probably wake up about 5:30 in the morning every day. The nice thing is you don't need to choose what you want to wear the next day. You just throw on your high school student seifuku, which is a Japanese school uniform. Commuting was a bit of a chore, and it still is today, living in Japan. My host sister would drive us to the station, we'd get out, take the train, and then we'd take a bike. Sometimes a bus. We would have to go up a huge steep hill, and you couldn't go all the way up the hill. Everybody would have to stop at some point, get off, and then walk their bike up the hill because it was so steep. So it was car, train, bike, every day. The classes that I'd take were some Japanese classes, Japanese courses that were held in the library for us exchange students. We would also have our own schedule, so we'd pick our curriculum. I took Chinese, and I took calligraphy and like choir, band sort of thing, just because I like to sing. Japanese high schools, girls and guys don't usually hang out together. You don't see a bunch of boys and girls in the corner talking to each other. You'll see boys over here and girls over there. Of course, there were some moments where girls and guys would talk and sit around and try to get to know each other. I think if you were seen talking to a boy, especially by yourself, it would kind of look like you liked the person. It's definitely like an anime, I just gotta say that. So I think the boys and girls were separated a lot. I definitely had a mix of friends, so I would always, you know, go over to the boys' side and talk to the boys and then come back to the girls and talk to the girls. So it was just like, should I be doing this? Should I just stick with one gender? My Japanese host sister would be up till 7 a.m. studying, sometimes 5 a.m., sometimes she wouldn't sleep. And that's one thing that was really hard for me to watch when I was there. is how hard students study for tests. And most of it's mostly repetition, memorization. My host sister would come home with piles of homework. A lot of Japanese high school students get home around 6 o'clock in the evening because they usually are required to have club after school. So I joined, obviously, the English club. I remember yelling. I remember screaming at kids by teachers. They would put their students down sometimes, and it would scare the students into doing a better job, but it would also be very stressful. There were some people that would cry. That was something that was very difficult to watch and hear. School definitely consumes a teenager's life, and that's all you would think about at the end of the day, is school and homework. Lunchtime, we didn't have a lunchroom. Some schools have lunchrooms, some schools don't have lunchrooms. We did not, and you cannot buy lunch. There is a place that you can buy like bread and snacks and all that stuff on the first floor. But we would usually sit in a classroom, and you can choose whichever classroom you'd like to sit in with your friends. Lunchtime was definitely a great time. My host mom made me a bento, which is a Japanese lunchbox, and I was able to eat whatever she made. I had no choice. A lot of it was so small, and I love to eat, and I need to be full during the day, and I just wasn't full. It would consist of meat and rice and seaweed and vegetables, and it was a great healthy meal, but it was not enough. It was like kid size. My mom sent me some chocolate, I remember, and I remember sneaking it into my bag and taking it out for a snack because I just was so hungry during the day. But don't get me wrong, Japanese bentos made by Japanese mothers, they're the best. After that, we would clean up our school because there are no janitors, so we would push the desks aside and sweep the floors. Sum up my experience, I think it was a good overall experience, but I would definitely not want to be a Japanese student in Japan. The stress is not really worth it, but it was nice to be a part of this. I happened to find some footage when I was 17, and I would love to show that to you today. So we're gonna move on to the tour of my Japanese high school. So let's move on to the video. Okay, I'm getting my shoes on.
It's gonna be weird when I come home and wear shoes in the house. I think I used to wear my shoes while lying on the couch.
Quiet. Okay, we're gonna go outside during school when we're supposed to be in class, but we're not really supposed to be in class because this is our last day. That's how big the crows are. They're humongous. We're outside. This is a really lame video. I don't know what this is. This is a board with numbers on it. I think, oh, it's the heat, how hot it is. It's like scorching. This is a big rock of Kokusai Joho. I might take a picture of that later. Now we're sneaking back in. Just kidding. We're allowed to be outside. Ow. These are the posters in this school. It's very empty. Unlike our school. Those are the shoes.
Do you want to show them the bathroom?
Let's go to, no, we don't want to go see that. Okay, so I guess we have to.
They want to see.
Let's go see the bathroom and how grody it is. This is the bathroom. This is a Japanese toilet. It looks nasty, right? Yeah, they have no janitors here, so they have to clean it themselves. And they do a very, very poor job of it, right, Samantha?
Yeah, and no soap in these sinks.
No soap. You have to bring hand sanitizer.
And your own towel.
And your own towel. And it's only cold water. It's gross. And there's something in there.
There's a Q-tip.
There's a Q-tip in there. And there's a sponge that they used for about 5 centuries. Now we're gonna go back up the stairs. These are the stairs that I trip up every day. I fall a lot. sorry. One girl broke her ankle. Because the stairs are dangerous when you're wearing slippers like these. This is the second floor. Wait. Okay, let's go upstairs. We have to go upstairs and we have to be quiet because people are in class. They should have elevators at this school. Elevators would be a very good idea. This is the third floor where we always come up. Oh, there's a ladder up there. What's up here? We discover something new every day. It looks all the same. There's really nothing to shoot right now. These are some posters. Those are the mops they use for cleaning. Okay, we're heading back to the library. Okay, goodbye. This is a continuation to the movie that I took before. We're on the second floor and we're going to the next room. I don't know, we're going to the LL rooms where we usually, this is the LL rooms where we usually have our English classes. Because we have to do English. Oh, let's go outside now. Let's go up the stairs. We don't know where we're going. This is a cup on the ground. That's Brian. Where are we? This is somewhere. This is the door. Now we're at the third floor. This is where the first years go. Second years are first floor and third years on the second floor. Today is our last day. Tomorrow we're leaving to go home. Tomorrow we'll be home. Tomorrow, but that didn't even make sense.
Some garbage.
Some garbage. Go in the boys' bathroom. No one knows. This is the boys' bathroom. I'm not sure if I really want to go in there. I don't think I should. It looks cleaner than the girls' bathroom. Okay, let's go. Now I'm waiting for Brian to come out of the bathroom because girls aren't allowed in there. But that sign shouldn't stop us.
You want to take the stairs down?
The stairs? Those ones out there?
Do they have ones over?
Over there, yeah, but at least it's the staff room. Please let me know what you thought about my school down below. If you have any questions, please comment. I am also going to do a hashtag Ask Kelly week. Maybe we'll move on longer than that. So please don't be afraid to ask questions about my life in Japan, about my past, about me personally. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. And if you have any other suggestions for videos, I'm totally open to them. I'm definitely going to be doing some awesome things soon. So stay tuned and thanks for watching. Bye! Let's go do Purikura, yay! Purikura! This is the first time that we've done this together, so it's really exciting.